On this channel, I've done so many scalping strategies, it's absolutely insane. But today I'm showing you the 3 most effective scalping strategies that any trader can use on all market conditions. So let's begin. Okay, so the first scalping strategy is fairly basic and it's called the range. However, don't be fooled because it actually works really well. I typically analyze my trades on the 5 minute and look for entry opportunities on the 1. So currently we're starting on the 5. Let's find our supply and demand area zones. We will also need a lovely indicator called the moving average, convergence, divergence, or simply MACD. Now that we have the MACD indicator set up, all we are looking for is the blue line to cross the orange line, which is currently happening. However, we wouldn't be entering the trade just yet simply because we are still in the ranging market, right? There is no breakout, so we need to wait for one. On the 5 minute time frame, we are looking for a breakout. Now, we get a breakout over here. This is not where you enter, simply because after a breakout, usually there's going to be an exhaustion back. So what do I mean by that? There's usually a push towards the upside, market pushes up, breaks past previous area of sensitivity, which is the supply zone just over here, and then has a retracement back. Now, where do you look for a retracement? That's right, the 1 minute time frame. So simply changing the time frames, we can see the 1 minute, right? And we can see that push towards the upside has already happened. There was a slight little exhaustion. We might want to wait for another one just to get that perfect entry opportunity just around this previous area level. So what do? You simply wait. The 5 minute time frame has already broken. You wait patiently for a exhaustion of some sort. And as we can see, we get a huge bearish candlestick touching the previous area of sensitivity. So the previous high in the market was around here, right? Previous market high. It pushed up, made a new high. So we want to have a retracement back to the previous area of high or previous area of sensitivity. And since the red candlestick has touched the price level, this is perfect. This is where you want to long your trading position. So stop loss shouldn't be too big, maybe 3 to 4 pips, depending on the currency pair you are trading. And the take profit level should be the size of the range. So if we come back at the 5 minute time frame, let's measure the range between the top and the bottom. As we can see, it's around 8.4 pips. This is what I like to call a rectangle break strategy. So we put that measurement just over here. This is where we would have enter the trade. We are targeting around this area low. This gives us around 2.83 risk to reward ratio. This is perfect. The stop loss has to cover all the previous spikes. MACD line has been crossed. The histogram bars are increasing in value, which shows strong momentum. And finally, if the MACD and signal line is above the 0 price level just over here, it just shows you the huge bullish momentum is currently building up. So let's just see what happens with this trade. Has a huge push towards the upside, and this would have been a perfect trade. Now, don't just take my word for it. Here are some of the results I recently got on my scalping account. And as you can see, the results are pretty damn awesome. And let's move on to the next scalping strategy. Okay, so this is called scalping the reversal, and it's really powerful when done right. However, the very first thing you will need is pivot points. I like to scalp with daily real-time pivot points. They are called floor pivot points to be exact. And if we move on over here, here's the calculation if you want to do it yourself. Typically on live charts, they're going to show you the exact pivot points over here. So you simply copy them on your chart to have the accurate levels you want. So in this case, I calculated the pivot point myself, and as we can see, is sitting right at the top. And look what happened. There was a breakout over here, pushed the market further down. Currently pushing back up. What's likely to happen? That's right, a reversal, but a daily reversal to be exact. And why is this important? Well, now if we move on one candlestick, the candlestick we got is a gravestone doji. This is a perfect reversal candlestick, especially on the 5 minute time frame. Now if we take a look at the daily time frame this time, we can see that the previous area of sensitivity was around this level. Look, previously respected. What do you think is gonna happen? Had they pushed towards the upside to the daily pivot line? This is what this website calculated for you, right? So strong area of resistance. Likely there's gonna be a lot of selling pressure just around this area level. Yes, there might be spikes moving towards the upside to kind of push you away, but that's why you need slightly bigger stop stop loss just to stay in the market. But trust me, this scalping way is really good. I use it all the time. So what you want to do, short this position, about 11 pips should do, and you want to target the previous area low, so 33 pips in this case. Now of course it really depends how the market moves. So if the market is sluggish, you're not going to be scalping a lot of pips. But on Euro USD, for example, if you know there's going to be news, they heavily respect pivot area lines, so you can scalp the news, and most of the time the pivot levels really do hold. Another confluence I would talk about is the stochastic RSI on the 5-minute time frame, and if we just take a look, the market is heavily overbought just around here and likely is about to push towards the downside. We can actually see when the stochastic RSI was overbought. Just over here we had a bearish engulfing candlestick and it pushed the market further down. So we're pretty much expecting the same situation to happen on the 5-minute time frame. However, our resistance is the daily time frame, right? This area pivot line is a daily resistance, which is gonna be a heavily respected area, and this is why likely this trade will do well. And as we can see, it's dropping down nicely. Whether it's going to reach or not, there we go. It did reach our take profit level, so it took us around 3 hours for 33 pips on Euro US dollar. Now if you want to scalp quickly and enter a lot of trading positions, all you need to do is wait for the market to push towards the downside. Let's say you're targeting first maybe 5 pips. If it moves those 5 pips towards the downside, right, you know your trade is correct. So what you can do is open up another trading position like this, move your stop loss around this area zone, and kind of scale in the trade to make more money. Every time it hits 5 pips, you scale in again and scale it one more time for your full trading position. So let's say you want to trade one lot size and we want to enter maybe 3 trades. As we can see, 33%, so 0.33 on this one, then another one and another one, and we have all our trades now ready and scaled in for scalping, and we can hold them if we want or close them off as you like. To me, this reversal strategy is definitely the best. This is actually one of the reasons I passed my funded challenge, not being scared to trade reversals. And of course, the last scalping strategy is trend trading. Now I'm going to show you my own trade that I sent out to my VIP group. Since this strategy works for swing trading and scalping, it's my favorite. It doesn't really matter which time frame I'm going to show you, because it will work on the 1-5, 15-minute time frame to 4-hour, daily, monthly. It doesn't really matter. What we're looking at is the concept. So we will need moving averages. Now the moving averages I use is the 20 simple moving average, 50 simple, and 200. Now all of these combined give you good ideas where to enter and exit your trading opportunities. So as we can see, it did reach 160 pips, our take profit free level from the VIP members. Now if we delete this, we can see that we had our area pivot line. This is a legit pivot point, by the way, by this little website, the floor pivot points. So I saw the pivot point over here, had a nice breakout towards the downside. So push exhaustion back, entry over here of the pivot point line, and as we saw, it pushed towards the downside to the 200 moving average. So this was already around 60 to 70 pips trade. Had a pullback towards the upside suddenly, so this could have potentially closed some of your trading positions. It depends how you manage your risk. However, for those that didn't close, as we can see, another turnaround point, shooting star, push the market further down. And the point is, this was the monthly pivot area line. So although it broke out on the 4-hour time frame, on the monthly it's only a wick. This over here is simple wick. There's no candlestick body kind of breaking past this area of pivot line. And this is the same way the scalping strategy works on the 5, 15-minute time frame. If you're looking at the 5 and it's slightly going above the daily pivot line, don't worry, because there's still probably like 12 hours left until the daily candlestick closes, and it could go up 10-15 pips, maybe even stop you out a little bit. But if you enter again, you can double down and make serious money with this scalping method. And with all of these trading strategies, I always utilize the legacy commitment of traders report. And as we can see, for next week, Euro US dollar is telling us it's on a 52-week low, so it could potentially turn around or maybe continue dropping down. Really, it's just extra data you want to look at, but hedge funds use it, so should you. So if you enjoy my content, you may want to join my VIP group. We are smashing the markets as always. People are passing from the challenges. We are doing amazing, and you will likely do amazing if you have a positive mindset and want to learn Forex. Link down in the description below. And also, if you want to watch this video over here where I show you how to never lose a trade.